Hey, Mom Squad.
It's
Check,
not
check,
recording
check,
on
check, check.
Squadcast, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if you want it to be. I never can remember.
Yeah, we do. Okay, we're good.
Okay. You want to start us out?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
It's your interview, right?
Oh, yeah, it is. Hey, we are excited to be back for another episode of Family Looking Up. This is Andrea.
This is Beth.
And this is Camille.
And today we are talking to Hunter Clarke-Fields all about mindfulness. And I'll be honest, I don't even really know. I know that's a buzzword that we hear a lot. Like, seems like a lot of people talk about mindfulness. I don't even really understand exactly what that is. So I clearly need this episode because I'm going to be amazing after it.
You are. I think I excel at mindlessness.
Aha, yes. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like mindfulness for you is like unto carbs? Like you just didn't know that was a thing? Is that where we're at? Or is it like different?
It probably is similar because she's going to be talking and be like, wait, what? We're supposed to think peacefully?
So
like,
you just,
what?
you just like think? So you just think? Is that even real?
Is while I'm eating, I just think? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, I will say, Danny has been taking, so he works at the PA program, right? He's a professor for the program, and they have guest speakers come in once a month. And they've been on a mindfulness guest speaker for a series of classes. And the first class, he was like, I guess we have some mindfulness person coming, whatever. We just had to have a class. Who cares? And then he came home and he's like, feeling very mindful. And I was like, what happened? And he's like, I don't know. I just feel like this. She's onto something. I'm going to breathe deeply. I'm going to not think. I'm going to let it pass through. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So now every 2 weeks she must come because he comes home and starts throwing out words at me and breathing deeply. And I'm like, whatever, dude. But he's kind of into it. He kind of likes the idea of trying to be more mindful.
So it's made a difference in his life.
I think it Yoda was probably mindful.
Yeah.
I think that it's like a Jedi thing, probably.
Okay.
Has Danny been floating lately?
Well, he's been saying dinner time it is. He says, time for dinner it is. And I'm like, Danny, stop being so mindful. Change the diaper, you will.
I can see this is going to be great in my house. My boys will perk right up if I start talking like
that.
I'm going to get Danny a ripped up toga for Christmas so that the look is complete.
Time to get off video games, it is.
From now on, I want every sentence to end in.
I'm liking this mindfulness.
This is good stuff.
And if it can include a lightsaber, that will even elevate it more. So I think a ripped up
toga thing. Yeah.
And a lightsaber and the ending of I think we'll all be living our best mindful lives.
That's true.
My boys have been into Mandalorian lately, and
yes.
I have teenage boys. I have a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old, and they love Mandalorian. And when we're currently recording this, it is December, so I've been wrapping paper, and so even my teenage boys are grabbing the wrapping paper sticks and using them as lightsabers. There's just something about that every boy just loves.
Yes.
It's true. You can't. I woke up this very morning. I slept until 7:45, people.
Wow.
I was one tired girl.
Yeah, you were.
You?
So
okay.
that means I haven't worked out, so I'm mentally very unwell right now. But I woke up at 7:45 to all 5 kids lined up on the couch because Danny had left for work. He has a job. He's going to get mindful at work. All 5 of the kids lined up watching Mandalorian, and Pierce, who's 2, jumping on the couch, Baby Yoda! Baby Yoda! And I'm like, why are we screaming Baby Yoda? And I looked at the screen and I was like, well, clearly there he is. You must scream it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is something about it. I haven't even watched an episode.
Oh, I love The Mandalorian, y'all.
If the baby can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, I love it. It's so great. I think it's way better than the movies they've been putting out.
There's a movie for Mandalorian?
No, Star Wars movies.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah. The Mandalorian rocks.
I will disagree with that statement, actually, Camille. I'm sorry. I love Star Wars movies.
But you haven't...
Mandalorian?
No, the old Star Wars movies are wonderful.
I like the new ones.
But you haven't seen The Mandalorian.
Yes, I have. I have boys that watch it. Every Sunday they turn
but
it on.
But have you sat down and watched it with them? Or has it just been on?
I've watched an episode. I guess I haven't really gotten into the series, but
It's just when they had Carrie Fisher floating through space. That's where they lost me. I was like, I can't do it anymore. Han got killed? No, not Han.
Spoiler alert.
It was Han.
Except for it's not true.
Spoiler. Actually, Darth Vader wasn't Luke's father. That was a lie.
Spoiler alert.
All of it is a lie.
I still loved it. I loved all of them. I loved the most recent one.
I'm not
if
saying
they
I
make
don't
10
like
more,
them.
I will watch them all.
I'm just saying The Mandalorian rocks.
I probably should give it a little bit more effort.
Okay.
I will say that disagreeing with Andrea sometimes gets real scary.
I know.
Doesn't it?
I'm backing down immediately. I don't know what I was saying. I haven't really watched them. In fact, I barf every time they come on. I'm having a real crisis right now, guys. I had an experience, and I thought that I had grown a spine, okay? I thought I'd done it, but I had an experience that terrified me. And Beth, you are going to lose your mind, but I think you, Andrea, will sympathize with me on this, okay?
Okay.
We have this phone called Uma, okay? Have you heard of that? It's like a voice over internet, and all you have to do, so it's a landline, but all you do is you pay the taxes, so it's like $7 a month.
Oh,
okay, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So like we had canceled all of our phone, and we had gotten that, and so it was like from $50 down to $7 a month.
Yeah.
Right? So we did this years ago, and here's the problem. Because it's like a different number, the only people who call us on there are the people who have already tried our cell phones, and we don't answer, and then they call us on there. And so I hate that phone. Like every time it rings, I see red because I feel like I'm being hunted. I've already chosen to ignore the call. And now they're tracking me. It's like they've got my scent and they're after me. And I'm not joking. Like every time it rings, I scream, "Nobody answer that!" Like in rage. And I don't mean to.
I'm saving my questions in my head.
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
know. I don't know, guys. Like it is a real issue. So finally, Alan, for the last 6 months has been like, Camille, we need to cancel Uma. Most of us have gotten cell phones. Can we get rid of Uma because you hate it so bad? Like you just scream. And I'm like, but it's $7 a month. And he's like, no, it's $7 plus your rage every month. So for 6 months, he's been begging me. Finally, I say, okay, fine. I agree. I'll cancel Uma. I call. It's all the people from India are the people I'm talking to, okay?
Oh, okay.
The first girl gets on. She says, what can we help you with? I say, I have to cancel, because you can't do it online, of course. I have to cancel, so I need some help. And this girl, who was once helping, says, oh, I am so sorry. Like, she sounds like I just stabbed her.
She gets stabbed
like,
for every
real.
person that
So
cancels.
at the first time I was like, well, that's funny. Like, hello, drama, you know.
Yeah.
Then my call drops. I have to call back. I get a new person. I tell them the same thing. This new person, she goes, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You have to do this. Can we do anything to stop you? And I'm like, I love the company. Like, it's been great.
It's not you.
We don't need it. It's not you. Like, I'll tell all the people I know to use Uma. I'll tell people, it's just, I need to cancel it. Oh, okay. Like, sounds like she's gonna cry. So then I get transferred to the people who can cancel it, and it's this very upbeat woman. And I start to talk to her until I say I'm gonna cancel, and she goes, can I do anything to stop you from canceling? And I'm like, I am literally taking food out of their mouth or something. Maybe they get whipped, like their children are dying. I don't know what's happening, but $7 a month, like maybe I just need to save India for $7 a month, you know? So I'm like, I don't know what to do. And so she starts giving me better and better deals. What if we don't charge you anything until February? And I'm thinking, my husband's going to kill me. Like, I said, thank you. No, I can't. I have to cancel. This has been half an hour already, and I feel terrible about myself, and it's Christmas, and I'm killing Indians. I don't know what to do. Finally, she gets me down to $2 a month for life.
Oh my gosh.
And she sounds like she's crying. And I'm like, okay, I'll do $2 a month.
They probably would have paid you to stay
I
on by
know.
the end.
So I agree to it. We've thrown away all the stuff. Like, I'm just going to pay $2 a month for life now to save children in India. I don't know what to do. I'm very disturbed, and I don't know how to tell my husband.
Oh, that is a dilemma.
I think you did the right thing.
Right?
I think that those women had some mean boss
Yeah.
just looking down on them.
Yeah.
And he had his hand up and he was ready to just backhand him if you lost this sale. And you saved them. And now their babies will have Christmas this year, all for a mere $24 a year.
Yeah,
Who
$24
cares?
a year. You can save many telemarketers' lives. I was seriously like, okay. She's like, okay. Yeah, that's great.
You want to stay?
I'll stay forever.
All I know is every telemarketer company out there needs to take a lesson from Yuma. Like,
honest
it
to
sounds like
goodness.
they have it figured out.
Honest to goodness.
The drama, the acting classes,
Oh.
like,
Yes.
I was
They
never
got it.
mad. I was initially amused because I'm heartless, but then I was like pierced. I was pierced to my soul, and I just felt like I'm the worst person ever. And we'd been reading Christmas jars, and I'm like, I guess I'll just give him a jar, $24 a year. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm in a lose-lose situation.
every time that $2 comes out of your bank account, I want you to think about those kids in India.
I'll be like, oh, I'm a hero. Am I a hero? Yes. I'm
It
saving
works.
children in
Every
India.
time your phone rings, you're going to be like, oh, I saved another kid.
I saved another life.
You know what? Joke's on you, though, because they actually, all these telemarketers are Bollywood actors, utterly.
I'm sure it's
Making
true.
millions. This is just a little side gig.
Yeah,
and they're
no.
like, okay, now cry. And they're like,
They all live in West LA. They're all like blonde.
Oh, man.
that's fantastic.
I'm impressed, Camille. Good job.
Thank you. So I need a little mindfulness to help me not feel like, I don't know, weak. I don't know. I don't even know how to feel about the whole thing.
Oh my gosh. Can you just turn the ringer off?
Maybe. I mean, I've thrown it all away. I don't know what to do.
I mean, this, you know, I like a good lie.
Yeah.
So you could just say, I called and canceled.
Yeah.
And then next time you guys go through a budgeting phase,
Mhm.
you know, in 6 months or so, he'll be like, what is this $2 charge? And you'll be like, oh, I canceled.
Yeah.
Well, that took me all day. I'm not doing it again. So
Yeah.
if you want to cancel, you better call.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just not even going to worry about
Yeah.
it.
Okay, that's
And
a good
then-
idea.
Wow, Beth, the level of
Yeah.
deceit.
I know. That's
How
great.
easily
Well-
that just rolled off
No,
your
I'm
tongue.
doing
Yeah.
it. Hey, I
Yeah.
called. That was like the worst experience ever.
Yeah. I was on the phone half the day. Okay? So if you want to take care of it, otherwise, I'm happy to give him $24 a year.
Yeah.
Sweetheart. See? That's good.
That's good. I like how you launched in the sweetheart. That was perfect.
You like that?
Yeah, heavy on the sweet.
I mean, I don't really know mindfulness, but I'm kind of thinking this isn't part of it. So I'm thinking that we need to talk to Hunter.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So let's get to the interview. Today we're talking to Hunter Clarke-Fields. She's a podcaster. She has a podcast called Mindful Mama Podcast. And she has written a book called Raising Good Humans, a mindful guide to breaking the cycle of reactive parenting and raising kind, confident kids.
Ooh,
I think we
lolly.
need to talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
we
give
do.
her $2 a month.